I'm not fighting no more. Kelly, let me do my job. I just told you I didn't want to do no interviews, and you said you are going to do interviews. Now you told me to do interviews. Now you're trying to take me away from them. No. Let me show Dante's Boxing Nation some love.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's been at the Mayweather Boxing Club for years, grinding, working hard. Dante also, paid a lot of his own money, just like a lot of different other companies, to support us. So I must show love back.
This is an all-day thing, all-day, all-night thing. Dante's Boxing Nation. We over here with MMA fighter and boxer, now retired, but Anna Julaton. What's going on, Anna?
We're here at the Triple G Canelo rematch, and we're at the post-fight conference. I'm sorry, I'm just super tired.
I know, we all tired. It's okay. We're at the press conference. Your reaction to the outcome?
I mean, wow, this is a classic fight, most definitely. I could have seen the fight go either way. I mean, there's just so much action in terms of Canelo building the momentum in the beginning, and Triple G just kind of just weathering the storm, and he was able to come right back with a little bit of flurries towards the end. But it's just very hard to just judge each and every round.
So you didn't see any winner in this fight. You just say it could have went either way.
I mean, as
Abel said to Golovkin after I believe the 6th round, he told him that they were losing the fight.
I saw that. I mean, it's intense in the corner. So, I'm sure as a coach, if you see something and it's just, it's red alert, I got to tell my fighter, I got to relay a certain message, in the best way that he can. That's probably just a way to get Triple G to just kind of get excited, get right back into the ring, and just think fresh. So it's there's a lot going on.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. It just surprised me because that's the first time I ever heard Abel, tell his fighter that. Obviously, like you said, it was a close fight. Now, do you think Golovkin starting off slow is kind of to blame?
It's hard for me to say that it was a slow start. I thought it was intense from the get-go. Just by watching them positioning, having the quote-unquote jab battle. And what I mean by that is who's going to set the pace, who's going to throw more jabs, and using that to set up for the next set of combinations. And it was... What I really liked about this fight is the cameraman was able to zoom in closer, and you can see the eyes of the fighters, kind of get an idea of the body language a little bit, and you can see how intense it was in there. And I just saw the pace just being extremely fast, and they were calculating every second. So I think, I'm not sure if Triple G expected Canelo to just stay in there in the pocket so early in the fight. So he was probably just calculating, okay, how fast is he going? How many punches is he throwing? Is he punching off the same hand every time, or is he mixing it up, left, right, left, right? Things like that, while at the same time trying to maintain position, trying to make sure he doesn't get too excited as the engagement goes on. So for me, it was compelling. I was at the edge of my seat. I was just trying to watch. I was laser focused, and I was trying to see the eyes of both fighters, and I'm trying to, in a way, I wanted to see if I could live in there, kind of experience it a little bit. So it was almost like a movie for me. But in terms of having a slow pace, I don't see that with either fighter. I think they were really trying to lobby the position and try to set the pace from the get-go. And I think it was just a matter of who needed a mental break that was gonna, weigh out who's gonna have the momentum push.
I was surprised, though, Anna, that Canelo, he looked so much smaller, and he was able to back up Gennady Golovkin. I was actually impressed with that. And I was impressed with how Golovkin, he did finish strong. Let me ask you this. Now Canelo is the champion. He's the middleweight champion. He has almost all the belts. But he's gonna be asked to fight as mandatory. The WBC mandatory is Canelo-Charlo. If he has to either fight him or give up the belt, what do you think is going to happen?
I'd like to see how the business side is going to work.
How the what?
How the business side is going to work. They're both from different promotions, I believe, right? And
Yeah, they're from different promotions. But it's already happened before though, where they didn't have Golden Boy and PBC fighters fight before,
Right. I mean, with the co-promotions, I mean, I just.
Well, let's say it can happen. Let's say it, and he doesn't use that excuse. What do you think? Do you think he fights him or gives up the belt?
No, I think he fights him.
Yeah.
I mean, it just showed tonight how intense and how much he really wanted to be the champ.
I hope you're right, Anna. I hope you're right, because that's a good fight right there. If it happens, who wins that fight?
We're so blessed to be in this era right now where we have a lot of phenomenal fights. Like the welterweight division, for instance, is just stacked. This division is just stacked, and so I know there's so much going on.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So much.
But there's just so much great talent out there.
Yeah, so much great talent. If you could pick somebody, I know you don't want to answer, but I'm gonna still put you on the spot. Who would win that fight if Canelo fought Charlo?
I can't give you an answer right now, mainly because I haven't done research for it. I would have to I've been so focused on some other things lately, but if I get to really sit down where I'm just not putting it on in the background while I'm running other errands, where I can actually sit and watch and just kind of get the feel and get the background and get their history, understand what's going on right at that moment, and trying to lead up to it. See, every time I study a fighter, I feel like it's almost like reading a book. I got to know the beginning, middle, and end, and then I got to do it on the other side for the other book and see how these two books collaborate into this whole thing. So
I hear you. Last question.